Welcome back, tubleviews. Hey, if this is your first time checking out my videos, you're going to see some stuff that you might not quite understand or like my attitude. I understand that. I don't even like my attitude. If you're coming back, though, you'll get it. I realize that it's not fair for me to keep showing you this boat. But as I keep getting people saying that it never lasts and it won't last a week, and I like people to remind themselves. I haven't touched this since I touched it last, and I still have more to go, and it's kind of a demo, but this was last year, a year ago. So if you don't think that the stuff that I say is valuable, okay, I appreciate that. I wouldn't trust me either, I guess, but when it comes down to it, you know, a year later, I would trust me at this point. That's just me, though. Everybody's different. Anyway, I'm gonna get back into the boat I got to work on. Hope you don't mind the distraction. I don't know if you can see the Toyota here. I'll see if I can zoom in. I don't think she's looking all that bad. I'll try to focus. There. What do you think? Anyway, today I've got some stuff for you that doesn't have to do with me. I've been telling you folks for years how to do this and that it lasts, and it seems like very few people want to listen. Although a lot of you sometimes listen, and I think that's cool. Sometimes you guys even send me videos. I'd like to show you something that somebody else has done. Somebody listened to the stuff that I said and took it upon themselves to try this on their boat. And I think what they did was outstanding, and I'd like to show it to you, because if you don't believe me, fine. Believe someone who just did this for the first time in their freaking lives and hear what they say. And then watch the video and then comment on the video. Ask the guy questions over the next couple years. What happened? How long did it last? And what did he have to do to keep it going? Anyway, I'm going to cut you to that right now, and I hope you enjoy it. And let him know what you think. I appreciate your input. And if you'd like, go ahead and give a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't hit the notification bell. I don't want anyone to wake up in the middle of the night because I posted a stupid video. Ask this guy what he did and what he thinks, and ask him his thoughts. If you don't trust me, that's fine. I'm not trying to sell anything, but still, that's fine. But trust him. Trust the other tubers who've taken a look at this, sat down, bought the stuff, and went to town. Don't trust me? Fine. But you should trust them. All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Peace.
It's our 2003 Sea Ray 182 boat. When we bought it, it was real oxidized on the side, had a lot of sunspots on it. Come across Lee's videos on YouTube and got a hold of him, was able to talk to him, get some pointers, and all I can say is trust the process. You give it a little time, a little elbow grease, and you'll be able to make the boat shine like it's brand new. Just wanted to show you guys the products I used. Exactly what Lee uses: 3M Super Duty, 3M Perfected EXAC, and Flagship Marine Wax. Very good wax, very pleased with the results and the ease of use. To clean my wool pads, I did get a spur and the foam pad that I applied the wax with. Use this brush, just kind of a firm bristled brush on those. DeWalt, I believe, is definitely better. This is the Harbor Freight brand. It did good. It is variable speed, 600 all the way up to 3500, but I stayed 600 RPMs the whole time. There was no point in going faster, especially for a beginner. The Quick Connect by 3M, 100% recommend that. Made it so much easier. And to apply the wax, got a Porter Cable orbital variable speed buffer. Stayed on one. I might have bumped it up to the second speed setting, I don't remember. But that's all I used to apply the wax with. And then foam pads, or excuse me, wool pads, I did what Lee recommended do. I put a little Sharpie mark on what side I was using what, so I would remember. I was able to get away with only using 3 pads. I should have used more, might not, don't really know. But I achieved what I wanted to with only 3 pads. And again, that's all I used. It was, I went over the boat 4 times, I believe, with the Super Duty between learning and scratching it by accident with a Scotch-Brite pad. Do not use the aggressive side of the pad on Gelcoat. It will definitely scratch it. I did leave some swirls with the Super Duty, but when I came back with the Perfected, all the swirls came out. I could not see any. If there was, I just did not have the trained eye. And then when I came back and hit it with the marine wax on a foam pad, that really just set the finish off on the boat. I spent a couple $100 on all this right here, but it is 100% worth it to achieve results like I did. Again, it's just immaculate, the reflection of the boat. And I know this part will be underwater, but if you want to achieve professional results, anybody can do it. Follow Lee's steps, follow his process, use quality pads and products, and you'll be able to achieve this very easily. We live on a busy road. Seems like everybody goes by and knows me. Can't quite read the time, but it's a digital clock, so it comes on when it wants to. I'm very pleased with the results. I know on colored boats, white boats, beige boats, if you can see colored reflection in the side, you're doing good. That's what we accomplished. All we did was Super Duty and Perfected EXAC. Had a variable speed buffer. Took several hours, but our boat was pretty bad. I scratched it with a sponge prior to starting. That's me. I'm not quite as good as Lee. You can't really see the time, but you can definitely tell I have a watch. Oh, there's the reflection. I'm very pleased with the results. My advice is take your time, be indoors, have good lighting. You can accomplish this very easily. It's not very hard to do. Just gotta take your time, trust the process, do exactly what Lee says. Swim deck area, pretty hard to do, not gonna lie, just hard to get in there, hard to polish everything out right in here, but I went ahead and did all the transom. Got very good results. Same thing on this side. I will say I would not spend a lot of time on the graphics. So, can you see it better on this side? Oh. I'm very pleased. The wax really brought the last bit of shine out. As you can see, I don't see any swirl marks. Ladybug. Hey, friend. If you're considering doing this to your boat, I would highly recommend it. Ask Lee questions, leave him comments on his videos. He'll get right back to you. Very nice guy. He's been doing this for years. I trust him. I trust the process now that I've done it. Had a button right here, had a bunch of swirl marks around it where the wind had blown. Hard to get the light just right. You can barely see where it was around it. We're going to put that back on. You won't ever see those. Getting ready to take it out Memorial Day weekend 2025. We love it. If I could say anything, I would just say trust him. Do exactly what he says. Buy the 3M wool buffing pad. And again, this is a beige boat. It's hard to see color in beige, but I achieved it. Absolutely love the finish on this boat. I've had several compliments already. I know, side reflectivity doesn't really matter on these boats. But again, straight on. I will say, if you hit your stickers, it take your numbers right off. So definitely be careful on those. We did not hit the skid on top right there. Just like a brand new boat. Absolutely love the finish on this thing. Again, we used Super Duty with a wool pad, went over it a couple times. It took a few times to get everything out. Came back with a little Perfected EXAC. That fine-tuned what any kind of swirls might have been left from the Super Duty, and then came back with the Meguiar's flagship wax, and that really put the shine on it. Lee's an awesome guy. Follow his videos, do what he says, and you can achieve great results, just like what he talks about.
Now here he's showing the oxidation level and the reflection before we got started, before the Super Duty and the Perfected. And we're going to see another shot down the side of the boat with a little bit of progress here. And so here obviously hasn't been done, and then boom, a little bit of reflection. And this is just after he got started. I'm not sure how far along he was progressing, but I mean, he's seeing results that he likes, and that's why he got out his camera and started showing. So like I said, guys, you don't have to trust me. I'm glad that some people do, but if you don't trust me, trust other people who've gone through this.
Follow Lee, get good results.
Well, damn, I couldn't have said it any better myself. Jacob, thank you. I'm very proud of you for getting this done, and I'm humbled for you trusting me. Thanks, brother.